Good evening, ladies and internet degenerates. Welcome back to the world of Bundesliga organization. Ever wonder how the German Football League has become one of the most successful in the world? Let's take a look at the latest goings-on in Bundesliga and afterwards a closer look at what goes on behind the scenes. The Hessen rivalry between Eintracht Frankfurt and their southern neighbors SV Darmstadt 98 will be featured in the 2023-24 German Bundesliga. The two cities, which are around 30 kilometers apart, will be playing together in the top division for the third season. The Lilien achieved promotion back to the Bundesliga under Thorsten Lieberknecht with a 1-0 home victory against 1. FC Magdeburg, 6 years after their demotion from the top division under Thorsten Frings. With a 1-0 victory. FC Magdeburg at the Merckstadion am Bollenfalltor on Friday night, Thorsten Lieberknecht's SV Darmstadt 98 secured automatic promotion to the Bundesliga. Last Sunday, the team suffered a humiliating loss to Hannover 96. In a close game, a goal by Philipp Tietz in the first half made all the difference. In the early going, the Hessen hosts had their fair share of defensive issues. In the first 10 minutes, Magdeburg dominated more ball possession. Jason Secker, a forward for FCM, missed an early opportunity to make it 1-0, and just before the quarter-hour mark, Mohamed El Hankouri forced goalkeeper Marcel Schuhen into a strong save. Tietz had a shot cleared off the target in the 13th and missed another opportunity in the 22nd, but Lieberknecht's team was still able to get back into the game. When Tietz scored off a Tobias Kemp connect in the 36th. So it looked at first as though the offside flag was going to make the goal void. However, a VAR review overturned the on-field decision, and Darmstadt was awarded the goal with a 1-0 lead in the 38th. The Lilies pressed diligently in attempts to find a second goal, but it was Magdeburg who arrived closer with a possible equalizer any 45+4. Schuhen again had to be on point to prevent a mid-air first-time finish from Secker. However, a VAR review overruled the on-field action and Darmstadt were credited with a 1-0 lead in the 38th. Both teams made a lot of errors in the second half, and there were multiple foul stops that disrupted the rhythm. Jamie Lawrence, a defender for Magdeburg, almost gave the hosts an advantage of 2-0 in the 56th minute. There were not many noteworthy events except this. After the 70-minute mark, things started to pick up a little bit, and Darmstadt at least managed to get a shot on goal. Lieberknecht's team sat very deep through 3 minutes of second-half injury period to formally secure advancement. The SV stands were given quite the scare in the 74th minute when Schuhen had to go for creating a double save on Secker. The keeper's first away of Secker's connect arrived immediately with the German Albanian the perpetrator. Schuhen rallied in time to turn Secker's direct shot out for a corner. May 19, 2023, Hamburg's FC St. Pauli managed to hold on to a slender chance of qualifying for the relegation playoff spot. With a 4-3 victory over Holstein Kiel, they move up to 4th position, 3 points behind local rival Hamburger SV. Unfortunately, Hamburg simply has to draw Spug Greuther Fürth to exclude the Kieskickers from the promotion race. On the penultimate matchday, the HSV must lose to both Fürth and last-place Sandhausen to qualify for their minor city competitors to have a remote chance of tying the score with a victory against Karlsruhe of their own. Even so, it appears improbable that a goal difference advantage of 6 tallies will be closed. With a victory over Sandhausen and a loss by HSV tomorrow, Heidenheim can secure automatic promotion and still have a chance to win the league overall if they win the next 2 games. Next weekend, Darmstadt plays Fürth to close up the regular season. Playing SV Jan Regensburg is Heidenheim. May 20th was Hertha Berlin vs Bochum. Hertha knew they needed to win the game for a possibility of staying in the Bundesliga. Bochum also quickly shown their eagerness to ensure their survival, as Philipp Hoffmann missed the goal with a free header. It from close range in the first minute. In a fiercely fought and open first half, it was abundantly evident exactly how much was on the line. Dodi Lukebakio sped past the Bochum defense and appeared to put Hertha in the lead, but a VAR review revealed a foul committed by Steven Jovetic in the lead-up. As the end-to-end action went on, Oliver Christensen made a diving save to thwart a strong Takuma Asano header. Christopher Antwier then slipped a curling shot over the bar. After the break, Hertha continued to pursue the 3 crucial points with renewed vigor. From a tight angle, Marco Richter fired the opening shot of the period. Later, Jovetic attempted an effort from the outside of the box but barely missed it with his header. Hoffmann alerted the guests that Bochum was poised to strike from a nearby corner. A breakthrough was ultimately achieved by Hertha when Lukas Tusit knocked a corner from Richter into the goal. To keep Hertha in front, Christensen brought off another acrobatic stop from Asano. However, Bochum's attempts to tie the score were only marginally successful, and Jovetic had 2 opportunities to widen the margin. Kevin Schlotterbeck, a late substitution for Bochum, deflected an attempt into the post, while Chidera Ajuk, a host player, also rattled the post. In a tragic turn of events, Schlotterbeck rose to blast a Kevin Stoger piece into an open goal in the dying seconds, sending the home team to the bottom of the table just as Hertha appeared to have the major victory in the bag. Now, let's talk about the governance and get into some history. The Bundesliga is run by the Deutsche Fußball Liga, or DFL, which oversees the 2 top leagues in the country. They ensure that the league follows rules and regulations for fair play, and contribute to the development of football in Germany. Next, let's talk about the clubs. The 36 clubs in the Bundesliga and Bundesliga 2 are all owned by independent entities. Each must have a license in order to compete, which is granted by the DFL. From managing their own finances to creating their own youth academies, each club is essentially its own business. Speaking of finances, the Bundesliga has a unique ownership structure. Unlike other leagues where individuals or groups own clubs, clubs in the Bundesliga are owned by members who have voting rights on key decisions. This ensures that the fans and members have a say in how their club is run. But what about the fans? Bundesliga has some of the most passionate fans in the world, and the league knows it. The DFL and clubs work together to create a unique stadium experience. From safe standing areas to designated chanting sections, the Bundesliga is the ultimate fan-friendly league. That's just a glimpse into the world of Bundesliga organization. From governance to finance, clubs to fans, every facet of the league is carefully managed and maintained. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more insights on the world of football.